Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Softy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let us get into the vlog. We're not going to be doing a lot of chit chatting, but I'm going to be sharing my makeup routine, my 10-minute makeup routine with you guys. So if you're new here, hi, don't forget to like, comment, share. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking. We're going to be doing my everyday makeup routine together. It's a 10-minute makeup look, so this is everything. It looks like there's a lot going on right now, but best and believe there's not so much to do. So I'm going to get started. In order to get a nice makeup, you need to make sure your skin is looking flawless underneath the makeup, glowy, whatever, dewy, matte, whatever, but you just need to make sure your skin is pretty much hydrated. I'm going to be using my Merit Glow Serum to give me that plump and the glow that I'm looking for. Because I'm not really going anywhere crazy today, I'm going to be going with my face glue, my NYX face glue, and I'm also going to be going with my Danasamarix Yummy Skin. I don't really use the Yummy Skin everywhere, but I go in with this one first. It's pretty important that your skin is actually hydrating and glowy before you start your makeup. Please don't start your makeup on dry skin. You're not going to like it. Put a little bit of my powder serum, my Yummy Skin. I just do like 2 drops. I love underpainting, so I'm going to be starting with my Say bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. So I'm going to be going with my Ariel brush. It's an angle brush, and I'm just going to bronze the most important part of my face. Like I said, I don't do a lot of bronzing, so I put on this side of my face, put on this side, put underneath and under my chin. The next thing I'm going to go with is my Charlie Tilbury blush in the shade Cherry Glow. And I just add a little bit. You can use any brush of your choice to blend your blush, and I'm just going to go upwards a little bit. I'm not doing a lot of product today. For my everyday makeup look, I actually don't use a lot of concealer. I use my Sephora Best Skin Ever, and I use my Too Faced concealer in the shade Toffee. I'm going to go in with my Sephora Best Skin concealer in the shade 24N. This is the concealer that is closer to my skin tone, so I genuinely just put it right here, and right here. Yeah. And I just blend out my concealer. For the brighter concealer, I'm going to be going with my Too Faced concealer in the shade Toffee. I'm going to put that just right here. I'm going to take off the excess concealer on my tissue paper, and I'm going to look up while I'm blending. I'm going to use my bronzer brush to just blend the edge of my concealer. I'm going to go in with my Fake Me powder in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. Then we're going to go in with my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Peachy Pie. I stopped using the banana bread because it's just a little bright. I usually set with the powder puff, but this time around I'm going to set with my brush because I don't have a lot of makeup on my face. I'm going to use my powder puff to press on the powder. I'm one of those that don't actually do my brows, so I genuinely just brush up my brows all the way up higher like this. Nothing crazy. I'm going to use my powder blush. I'm going to be using my one size in the shade Cheek Clapper. After putting on the blush, I'm going to take my high pencil. It's like a black high pencil, and do my waterline. I actually don't do a lot with that. I just look at the mirror and put that on. It helps to define my eyes. After that, I genuinely just put on my mascara. I use this SS mascara. I do both my bottom and top lash. I just look into the mirror. And so for today, I'm going to be using my lip stain from Huda Beauty and CoverGirl. So I take my Huda Beauty lip stain and I just overline my lips. After lining my lips, I'm going to take the CoverGirl one and overline it again. I'm going to take my concealer, the brighter one, and put it in the middle of my lip, and I blend that in. I blend that with my hand sometimes. And I take my Ruby Kisses lip gloss that I got from the beauty supply store, and I kind of just put that all around. Because it's so white, I'm going to tone it down with this my L'Oreal Paris lip gloss. Because I feel like my lips is not overlined, I'm going to go with my MAC Chestnut and just overline all over again. Alright guys, everything is coming together with the lip combo. I'm going to take my pink blush from L'Oreal Paris, and I'm just going to dust it a little bit off and put that on my cheeks. I'm literally rushing right now. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. Last step is going to be my highlight for my nose contour. Okay, we're going to set my nose contour with this Rare Beauty highlight in the shade Flaunt. I don't do a lot. I just put right here and I put right here, and I kind of just blend it out with my hand. We're going to set my face, so I use the resetting spray. I usually use my Huda Beauty, which I poured in my Charlotte Tilbury. I use my Danessa Marix, and I also use my L'Oreal. So I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty first. Then I'm going to go in with my Danessa Marix setting spray. This is almost gone. While this is going down, I'm going to use my L'Oreal and just set everything in. But before using this, I'm going to take my powder puff and patch it in. We've come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I'm not yelling right now. That's because I'm actually not home. I don't know how this makeup turned out, but at the end of the day, whether it turned out good or not, this is the routine and the steps that I take or that I do when I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys in my next vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ciao, ciao, ciao. Culture.